Next on Watch the Damn Tape, we'll get into that UCLA Ole Miss game. Lauren Betts dominated. What it do, peeps? Welcome to Watch the Damn Tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. New subscribers, I hope you enjoy the show. Old subscribers, thank you for helping me build this platform and push this content out. Let's get into this game. UCLA dominated from the opening tip-off. Opening tip-off, you knew it was going to be one of those things. When the opening tip-off, I noticed that both centers were laughing. They were giggling. And they did the backstory. And they showed how Christine Uwale had been at UCLA. So she played with Lauren Betts. And, she transferred. Probably wanted more playing time. Obviously. And so she made a new home at Ole Miss from the tip-off. Old girl didn't even try to jump. She was like, man, this girl 6'7", ain't finna get it. I'll give Ole Miss credit. They did a great job of making Lauren Betts move around. This was probably the first game, and I know this was the Sweet 16, so this was the third game in the tournament for these teams. But this was the first game where you actually started to see players fatigue, and it's been happening through every game. And Lauren Betts was gassed a lot in this game. Whoever they had her guarding would pull her away from the basket, and they'd make her move around, probably more than what she's used to moving around. I noticed that in the TCU game with Sedona Prince, they made her move around a little bit. Even though both of them persevered, they had good games. But Lauren Betts, she had an amazing game, even for the fatigue. 31 points. Only missed one shot, 15 or 16, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, but so dominant, 10 rebounds. And she going to get them block shots. She was palming girls' shots. And it's for some reason, I don't understand. It's only a few people that can do it, that I've seen do it consistently. And that's probably Hannah Hidalgo and Malaysia Fulawali, that can actually go in there with the land of the Giants and actually come out and make a layup. Most girls get too deep, get too close to the cup, and the centers basically got the rim and the backboard as a second and third blocker, and their arm length helps them as well. But Sedona Price Lauren Betts was palming 3 blocks on the night, and she changed a bunch of other shots. Ole Miss shot terrible. Shot 32%, 18 from 3, 2 of 11. The UCLA Bruins didn't have to do much. There was only 2 people in double figures, and that was Lauren Betts with 31 and Kiki Rice with 13. And she only shot 7 times. She played 28 minutes. London Jones, 9 points. Gabrielle Jacquez, 6 points. Janiah Barker, 8 points. Angela Dulich, 5 points. So it was a Lauren Betts show. It was the Lauren Betts show. And they threw a bevy of players at her. A bevy of players. Ole Miss was outclassed and outmatched. They tried to hype this series up. Ole Miss had some athletes, but the Sweet 16 is all about pressure, and you saw a bunch of teams fold over Friday and Saturday. A bunch of teams folded. Tamia Sadler didn't show up. KK Dean didn't show up. There wasn't a whole lot that Ole Miss can do. Star Jacobs didn't show up. The Christine Uwala, she had a tough assignment. Your garden Lauren Betts, she went 2 of 9, only had 7 points. and these are starters. Like I said, these teams that got high school McDonald's high school All Americans and have deep rosters and have elite coaches. Ole Miss's coach was the players embodied her. If something wasn't going right, you could see it on her face. If there wasn't a call, she was getting frustrated. And leadership starts at the top. And Ole Miss's coach was cracking, and her team it reflected in her team's play. You're shooting 32%. You're taking terrible shots. And it's one thing I've noticed about this tournament. I don't know if you guys got to tell me if you've seen this too. Every game I've watched, somebody travels off of a standstill. I've never seen that before like I've seen it in this tournament. It's every game. I don't care what team. Every team's got a player that will start a drive without even taking a dribble. They'll take 2 steps and then start dribbling. And they have, you see those rolling hands every time, and you're like, wow. Every game I've seen, there's always been a traveling call. Always been a traveling call. This one was great for Lauren Betts. They profiled her sister because her sister's going to be there next year. Her sister's one of the best players in the country. She's also a McDonald's High School All-American, so that's going to be pretty cool to have both of them playing next year. I'm telling you, that WNBA draft is going to be guard heavy with the bigs not with Lauren not being there coming back. I'm hoping Olivia Miles doesn't return. I hope she returns and doesn't go to the league and plays with Hannah Hidalgo one more year. You might as well. You can wait on a part-time job, so you can stay in college and be the queen of the court. But this game wasn't close at all. This was an easy win. Ole Miss never really threatened them. The final score was 76-62. Ole Miss never scored 20 points in any quarter, and that'll get you murdered every time when you're playing an elite team. And UCLA poured it on. In the third quarter, they scored 25. In the fourth, they scored 21. They just could not stop Lauren Betts. Lauren Betts is a handful. Is a big handful, and you gotta have a hell of a team. You gotta have a hell of a team to beat UCLA. Next up for UCLA, they play LSU. This is gonna be a hell of a game. LSU's got some players that are athletic and can do the same things that Ole Miss tried to do, but actually score. So it's gonna be interesting to see Samaya Smith and Anissa Morrow bang with Lauren Betts. That'll be Sunday at 2 p.m. That is going to be a game. Trust and believe. Sunday's slate is going to be very nice. I mean, you got 1 versus 2 with South Carolina and Duke, and you got 1 versus 3 with UCLA and LSU. Looking forward to this Tiger game. Flau'jae Johnson hurt her eye, so that's going to be interesting to see how that eye injury is going to affect her going forward. Is she good to go? Nobody knows yet. Looking forward to that. Let me know your thoughts on this UCLA game and what you think going forward for them and LSU bumping heads. Leave your comments below, and until next time, peace.